everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good division rivalry coming up here in the AFC, and these two teams have met once already, so they are more than familiar with one another's tendencies, and maybe more importantly, their weaknesses. It's the Jaguars going up against the Texans. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Oh, yeah, it is.
On second down, here's Bortles.
Man, you better eat that corned beef and cabbage.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
What the hell kind of Catholic are you, Billy?
On the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get
everyone
involved in the passing game. You know you can create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys.
You say, man, Dad, this is delicious.
Drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To the sideline.
Wow, Dad, this is fantastic.
Well able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed. That's caught inside the 20.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jaguars. Allen Hurns, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think
that's
part of their script,
the main event
so
for next year's
script
WrestleMania, allegedly.
Possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Roman Reigns has come a long way since WrestleMania 31. It's in Philly. Yeah, I know. They booed him because he wasn't Daniel Bryan.
This drive in the air and incomplete to open things up. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Depends.
Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 30.
They'll drop the throw. This one complete, right side to McDonald. That catch good for 5. It's third down. We're still in search of the first down after that last completion.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now back to throw. It's complete to Fuller. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
Didn't he fight Elias Sampson?
And people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Elias Sampson lost that match.
Oh, what a move.
No. Because that means he's getting called up to the main roster.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman. Bortles to throw on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes,
Glorious.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
First down is Bortles. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They go play action for Yeldon. Now it's Bortles. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He'll look to throw. Caught left side.
Glorious.
22 yards on the pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a first. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Damn, you took that bet to a whole
simple
level.
to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there on 20 yards.
and they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Miller, the lone setback. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2.
I need to see him versus AJ Styles.
Down at 5 here to start things out. Now Bortles throwing on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And some space here. T.J. Yeldon. Touchdown, Jaguars. T.J. Yeldon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now we get a look at the captain of this offense heading back out there now. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll come out in the pistol. Back to throw now on first down. Miller on the catch over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just come find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective. Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're after no matter who's covered him, no matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back, he usually has the advantage because of his body type.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. They'll set up a throw.
Come on.
Knocked away and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once.
I can't stop this
He
feeling.
didn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm.
Deep
The first
inside
down at
of
the 34
me.
here on third down. They'll drop to throw. The catch made by Miller. Touchdown, Houston.
Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me.
Extra point away from tying this football game.
I think if you pull defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out and make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A first down carry now for Yelder. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage, where they get lower than the offensive lineman and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Brad Nordman now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
This is taken around the 12. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Texans take possession. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. There's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar
Damn, I didn't even have time to fucking...
Dante Fowler. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And a big 32-yard play on third.
Let's go. Green.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
Plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those words, get off the field.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Maybe you didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again.
Oh, Brandon, this one hurts my heart as a former defensive back. Out in the open field, you've got a chance to get down this receiver.
Okay.
He breaks through you. You'll hear about this in the film room and from your teammates.
Okay.
On first down, Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bortles now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go now.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
And a neutral zone infraction on the defense.
The defense thought they had the timing count on the quarterback's cadence, but they jumped too soon.
Bortles now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Bortles again here on 2nd and 10. And caught, right side, Green. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sink just wasn't there.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, it's Bortles. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Blake Bortles in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's got time in the pocket. Going deep this time. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to Talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Back to throw here. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. One receiver left, two to the right. Back to throw now on first down. On the right side, this is Miller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Houston first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup.
Waco Northwestern.
He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where
you go
to your spots.
Let's go Wildcats.
And when the offense finds an area that you're not in,
a 1-point game with 13 seconds left. Drama.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing 3.
That's it.
Now it's third down.
Yeah. Give credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
7 yards remaining here on third down. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be third down. Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Backing up. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
He sets to fire deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. So completion on second down, that brings up third. He'll drop to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really
point shaving.
careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now.
Back to throw now on first down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. A good pickup there, 22. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard
So what you're saying
game.
is,
To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Out of the pistol look, it's Miller. And an alley to run. And a cutback, right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too.
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. To throw is Bortles. And that is incomplete. Back now here on EA Sports. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville.
More than likely. Smart money would
This
say
is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession. Hands first and 10. Here's the Jaguars defense as they get ready to set up shop. They have to recover a little bit. Last time they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them. No matter what they call, it's working. So they've got to get something figured out. And usually you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that balance attack last drive. Now this drive. He'll drop to throw it. He's going to let this one go deep.
Another one bites the dust. And another one goes. And another one goes. Another one bites the dust. Hey, they're going to get you too. Another one bites the dust.
Touchdown of the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd
Let's
hear
go Rams.
9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Texans defense, we watch them get set to go. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Oh, Iowa
Well,
State.
I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense. Who said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield.
That's a bracket buster right there.
The defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, here's Bortles. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On third and long, it's Bortles. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
That's taken on the 25. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And here comes the Texans now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
I thought it was supposed to come out in the summer.
Isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah,
Sonic
hoping to stay in
Forces?
that groove here this go-around. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
I was
up
very
second
concerned.
down.
Why the hell are they bringing horses into the game? Did they learn nothing from the werehog?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here we go. Green, Leopard.
Richard.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This is Miller. And a short gain down to about the 33. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and
World
6.
where Sonic has failed.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
World
He'll look to throw.
where Robotnik has won.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellows got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
They're going to look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rashad Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open. They can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And as our graphic shows, sort of back to his old form, you requested a meeting with a tight end coach this week. What came from that?
Yeah, that's not normal because we usually talk to the offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. It's pretty simple stuff, but you're talking about a former tight end.
Yeldon fighting. He lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Fuck I'm talking about.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
On the counter, it's Miller. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
But he's got the completion to Hopkins. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the hit jarred it loose.
I love that
It's
Rashad
incomplete.
Breeland can keep up with DeAndre Hopkins. Not only that, I mean,
So
once
3rd
he
and
gets
15
shaken on a
and an
route,
extra
he's just,
defensive back in the game
instantly
now.
catching up.
Flooding the passing lanes.
They'll look to, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And a bounce back here for him after a slow start. And sometimes that's how it goes with tight ends. Those catches in their games, they can go in waves at that position.
And you get so locked into stopping them that you think, okay, hey, look at that. We've held him down. And the best ones, you really don't hold down for an entire game. They're going to get their catches. Your job is to keep them from being big-time catches that break you down totally.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Bortles. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. To throw is Bortles. That is incomplete. He was trying to hit Rashad Green, and it's 3rd and 4. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. Bortles to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now Bortles, got to have this one. He's got time. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They'll run with Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completion left side to Miller. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Here we are, 11-1. Oh yeah, he left a little while ago. Yeah, great, now we gotta deal with this fucking Hey, Solar. Yes, I do. You know that. Yeah, that makes me 0 for 4 in Super Bowls now. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. No, I didn't. Mm-hmm. American dream. Yeah. Well, if you saw what he did to Shane McMahon, you'd understand. Threw that motherfucker through a car window. Face first. Brought him right on back. Yep. Yep. Sure you can. Bo 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 bo. Latavius Murray. Bitch, he might be. Rumor has it, Oakland's taking a second look at him. It would be like an unofficial trade. I mean, the Raiders have the offensive line for AP. He can do a lot of dancing behind them. Plus, he's still one of those people that once he gets a full head of steam, you don't want to stand in front of. Yeah, they have a lot of weapons. Two? Didn't know there were two. I knew about Kyle Juszczyk, but no, say I hadn't heard about that. Firestorm the Nuclear Man. Damn, that Horizon Zero Dawn game has sold 2.6 million copies in 2 weeks. I'm just saying, 2.6 million is nothing to sneeze at. Oh shit. The hell's my dog? He outside? Yeah, it's cold outside, huh, Bubby? Heart container, you fucking nerd. I don't know. I know. Just picking fights, Billy.